So I'm going to give a very lame graph here because an exponential function e to the x looks something like this. This is the ordered pair 0, 1, by the way. That actually doesn't matter, but so this would be e to my x. Now e to the x squared grows exponentially faster. Something like this. E to the 2x. Just think if you're doubling your exponent, it's going to, well, a horizontal squeeze, if you will. And they cross the y-axis at the same point. And the reason why I say it doesn't matter is then they also tell you that they want one bound to be x equals 0 and the other bound to be x equals, so these are vertical lines, natural log of 2. So what we need to do is the integral from 0, the lower bound, which they told you, to the upper bound in natural log of 2 of the upper function e to the 2x minus e to the x dx. Now, I would not use u substitution if you want my opinion, as I would just think, okay, well, if it's e to the 2x, well, if I did the derivative of e to the 2x, I would get e to the 2x times 2 because of the chain rule. Well, how do you fix the times 2 is sticking a 1/2 in front. And you can double check that this is correct because if you do e to the 2x, you get e to the 2x times 2, which cancels out with this 1/2. So we're good there. Minus the derivative of e to the x is e to the x from 0 to natural log of 2. So as we plug things in, you get 1/2 e to the 2 natural log of 2 minus e to the natural log of 2 minus 1/2 e to the 0 minus e to the 0. And you might say, well, 2 times 0 is still 0. I just wrote that. Now, I would do a lot of work just to make sure I'm doing this correct. I thought change colors. Okay. I would actually show the work of moving this 2 as an exponent. That's your law of logs. And then you could cancel this out. But this is really 2 squared, which is 4 times 1/2. And that's how you get 2 as that first piece. And then here, e to the natural log cancels out kind of the same way as that. And so you're just left with 2. Now, e to the 0 equals 1. So you're ending up with 1/2 minus e to the 0 is 1. So as you're looking at this, we end up with 2 minus 2 is 0, minus 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Well, 0 plus 1/2 equals 1/2, which is your answer.